for joining me for day one of becoming a first-time homebuyer. Well, today we're going to dispel some of the myths around becoming a first-time homebuyer. The first myth, what is a first-time homebuyer? I'll bet most of you would think, as I would, is that a first-time homebuyer is somebody who's buying a home for the first time. Well, in my wonderful, wonderful industry, that's not the case. A first-time homebuyer, this is myth number one, is anybody who has not owned a home in the last 3 years, 36 months, which means you or maybe your parents or somebody has owned maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 homes in the past. But if they've not owned a home in the last 3 years, they, like you, are considered a first-time home buyer. Well, throughout these 12 videos, we're going to be speaking more closely to those of you who are truly first-time home buyers. Now, anybody can gain knowledge and valuable information by watching these videos, but I'm aiming this specifically at those of you who truly are buying a home for the first time, or hope to buy a home for the first time. That's myth number one. Myth number two, when you think of first-time home buyers, if you go online and you look this up, one of the first things that goes through your mind is, oh my gosh, I'm a first-time home buyer. There's all these things that the mortgage industry is going to provide to me or give to me. I am sorry to dispel that myth. Because, and I love my industry, don't get me wrong, I've been doing it for 34 years, but it's a marketing gimmick. Really, the first-time home buyer, generally speaking, the one thing on a conventional loan that a first-time home buyer gets is the potential to have a 3% down payment. That's it. That's it. Now, there are some other possibilities if you're getting a government loan, FHA or so, and if you fall into a certain specific occupational category, there's some other benefits. But really, you're not going to get a break on interest rates because you're a first-time home buyer. You're not going to get a break on closing costs because you're a first-time home buyer. You're going to pay more for PMI because you're putting down less money, so no break on that. I'm sorry, I wish I were giving you better news. But that's the purpose of these videos, is to dispel the myth that exists. You're going to be a first-time home buyer. These next 11 videos are going to help you become a knowledgeable, valued, first-time home buyer. Don't miss number 2. Day 2, we're going to talk about the difference between pre-qualification and pre-approval. You do not want to miss it. Please watch day 2. Thank you.